What's good, everyone? How are y'all doing today? We got some fun Monster Rancher action. This is all up for one reason. There we go. Fixed it. Bada boom, bada bing. How are you doing today? We got 15B. Halfway through week 15. We've got brand new monsters in rank B. We've got two brand new monsters in rank B. Most of them are, mainstays. They've been here for a little while. Here, give me one sec. I gotta fix my cam real quick. I don't know why it always sets itself up this way. This is so dumb. Big dumb. Okay, fixed. It's a little thing you guys might not notice, but when you're watching the videos back, it's definitely noticeable if my frame rate is all fucked up on my camera. So, fix that real quick. And I need to go black screen for just 1 second. Okay, we're back. I just needed to fix some triggers, so we should be good. But yes, we've got Power Garden fresh. Once again, Tix has the first seed monster. His two monsters in rank B were seed 1 and seed 2, so, he's the king of rank B. Got Iacane belonging to a pile of cats. Shockcaller is Big Kahuna's monster. Crymus belongs to JP. Azure Lang belongs to Abeth. Wilfred, who we just saw fight a couple of days ago, has advanced as Patch's monster. BB Hate is brand new to rank B as well, belonging to Viverbuns. And Pirato is Tarf's monster. We saw Tarf with Offrey yesterday. JP Mockman just subscribed. Thanks, JP. Appreciate it as always. We're getting very, very close to what do we call it? The 500 viewers, or not 500 viewers. Man, that'd be hype. 500 followers. My follower count went down. I never pay attention to my follower account, but it officially went down by 1. So I think I had a bot following me and they left. We're at 497. It's like watching time go backwards. We had 500. We got a big special announcement happening. It's not... I'm hyping it up to be more than it is, but it'll be fun. It's going to be a fun thing. I'm excited for it. Mostly just because it was a lot of work. And normally if you do something and it's a lot of work, you want it to pan out. Fix my mic a tiny bit. And yeah, let's get on with it. Well, I guess we'll never know what JP's funny copy pasta was. Put the league on the TV yesterday while I was at the game shop and had several customers entranced. Nice. That's cool, man. Appreciate that. So, first things first, we got Power Garden fresh, and we got Pirato. We've seen them. We've seen both these boys. We've seen them fight each other. We got P, G, F, and Pirato. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you like? This is the first overall seed in rank B and the last overall seed in rank B. You read into that whatever you want. My co-hosts are not here, but they could be. They could be. We got Man Morton hanging on. But instead of Slowbro and Shy Guy, we got two more friends. We got Uragon from Monster Hunter. And we got a Conlos from Monster Hunter. Big shovel chin boy. They're going to be helping out today. Just King Chins over there. So let me see if I can fix the lighting a little bit. There's Monster Hunter plushies. There are. I got those in Japan, though. Doing any sewing tonight? Okay, lighting's a little bit better. So, Prediction is done. I did not bet in time, but that's okay. I was doing other stuff. Here we go. Game 1. Gets him with the big whip. The big whip. Hits a severe shock, 270. That's a lot more than a little whip. Hits him. Roll assault. How much damage are you looking at? A decent amount. Pretty close, both in the green. Very similar amount. Ooh, hits a swing throw. Swing throw is Ape's biggest bomb. If you don't have any speed, swing throw is gonna fuck your day up. If you do have speed, you don't really ever have to worry about it. That's the trade-off. I've only got 61% on my phone. I probably won't be able to bet for the whole day. Soundwave L, very accurate tech, 82% chance to hit. Angry Monkey. Angry Monkey gonna get electrified at 83%, maybe. No, Monkey Luck saves him, as always. And there we go, we got Power Garden Fresh with a clean 2-0. That's it, that's the game. Game 2. I'm gonna not bet at all today, I don't think. I think I'm just gonna let it run and see how many points I get. I'm not currently subbed to myself, so I don't get the 20% bonus. And I'm definitely not a tier 2 or tier 3 sub to myself. But those do give you bigger bonuses, you know, if you feel so inclined. I do actually... I didn't want to do it when I first started streaming, because I thought it was, like, unusual. But I do actually have a donate link there, and the only reason I have a donate link is because I had somebody message me on stream yesterday asking why they couldn't donate. And that's not normally a thing that I would try to hawk on the stream, you know? Predictions Live, by the way. I'm not here like, hey guys, you know, donate please. You gotta be donating. And like, no. We're not an e-girl, you know? Or an e-boy. We're not anything. Except entertaining, I suppose. But it was only because somebody asked, and I didn't have it up because I didn't think anyone would ever ask. So there we go. I don't even have an animation for it yet. You're gonna get the stock zombie if you donate. I'm not getting paid for the puns. That's true. You know what? I actually don't even think it's currently hooked up. I don't even have it hooked up on my alert box. Okay, prediction is closed. I'm going to take a look at it while we're doing this. Good thing I'm not getting paid for the puns is actually a pretty... Like, it's an apt way to think about not... Like, why I don't want to do this as a job, right? Anything where it's, like, very fickle, where someone's like, ah, damn, that sucked. You're not getting paid today. Like, if I was on, like, the whims of the audience to... That shit would be way too stressful. Wind up punch doing big boy damage, 181.
Here comes the money.
Oh shit.
One PLZ.
Damn, hell, why did it pop? Strange. Crazy, but thank you. What do I gotta make a pun about? Twister slash. More like... Game 2. Don't worry, there's a pun brewing. We'll get it eventually. Using the match. What the fuck is that, JP? I think you O-Tree Wizard a pun for that one, JP. Slaps. Weapon throw doing a tiny bit of damage. BB Hate has no intelligence. We'll figure out a pun for you. Don't worry, brother. Weapon. And a little bit of damage. It's got to be... You know, it has to be organic. Unlike BB Hate himself. There you go. It's more of a segue than anything, but we'll take it. Slap misses. Twister Slash at 87. Potential big damage here. Again, just not enough. Iocane wins by a very small amount. BB hated that. BB did hate that. Yeah, BB hate to see it. Very close game. Both games ended the exact same way, but Iocane won both. Dispensing puns ain't easy. It probably frees up like a deer in the headlights. That's okay. Hopefully you're not gonna freeze up like Wilfred. He's a tiger. He lives, you know, in the cold. He doesn't have ice bomb though. The pun don't even work. Here for Wilfred. Ooh, you got a dog and a dog made out of armor. I'm more of a segue guy than I am a pun guy. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. I'm gonna take a look at this donation thing while we're doing it. I don't even know how you're supposed to connect your donation thing. Like, I don't know how it's supposed to know that my PayPal is connected. I'll have to talk to people about that later. Don't scoot around the issue on my segue. I do. Okay. Shock Collar and Wilfred. Hits the big lightning. Wilfred down to half health. Oh, he goes for body blow. He had stab ready. There's the anger, so everything's going to be 99 or close. 1-2, that should do a decent amount of damage. 274, big ass crit. Shock Collar, still angry though. Going for Rush Slash, that's not going to do much at all. Both monsters have enough to attack. Who's going to go first though? It is pretty close to next hit kills, unless body blow is used. Both monsters can go. Rush Slash lands, that's not going to kill either. 2 in a row won't even do it. 3 will though. Stab at 81. 482 on the crit. Big damage. Wilfred. All these matches are close, man. Shit's wild. Cut in 2 hits. A little bit of damage there. Obviously not what he wants. He is an intelligence-based monster. He wants the 2 moves on the periphery. That being Lightning and Thunderbolt. Bite misses at 88%. And Scratch misses at 80. Wow, that could actually make a difference. The longer this match goes on, Lightning hits, 299, minus 11 guts. Wilfred has a 25 guts lead. Stab with a 25 guts is probably a KO, 567. You know, when you're right, you're right. And I'm often right. 2-0 for Wilfred. So that's a pretty big payout if you bet on the dog, but not the other dog. The happy dog wiggle. He shakes his tail. The underdog and the overdog. Now we got bug fight. It's bug snacks. We got your boy Crimus and your boy Azure Lang. Can watch in peace because of the local holiday. Nice. Every day is a local holiday when you're unemployed. It's been my life for the last year. Nice. Got about 20 seconds left. Get your bets in. Okay, I think we're good. Who's going to start it? There we go. Somersault, a little bit of damage. Claw Salt misses. Macho bet 5k. Macho's been a big better boy lately. Betting like a big boy. Crimus at half health. Needs to just not use Sting. Somersault again, lands it. Decent damage, a little bit of withering. Crimus has the guts lead. This is the somersault that time. Azure Lang has a pretty good shot here to do some big damages. He's got punch, he's got death scythe, he's got the claw assault. The claw assault misses. Doesn't miss that time. Crimus needs something here. He's got enough guts to attack. Just needs to walk forward. Ah, he did. Too little, too late. High roller life indeed. High roller life. I'm going to be paying additional dividends once you guys find out what we're doing with the big secret. Warm Spiral versus Death Scythe. Death Scythe lands first, 281. Goes for the Worm Spiral. He lands it. The big swings, 214 damage. About the same amount of damage as Death Scythe. Both of those attacks are very, very expensive on these monsters. Punch lands, decent damage, pretty close on life. Bite comes out at 49, crits and kills. We got a game 3. Our first game 3. Not too bad. Been a pretty quick round 1. Somersault lands, 119 damage. Azure Lang has Anger. Angry Punch. Oh, big crit there for 193. You know how hard you have to punch someone on the side of the head to get the front flip? Somersault lands. Death Scythe at 58, that one is a swing and a miss. Worm Spiral at 53. It is his strongest attack. He goes for it. Mostly known for its accuracy, more so than its damage, though. Crimus sitting pretty at 406 health. Gets hit with the punch, but he is going to win this unless unless Azure Lang lands a crit Death Scythe. As I'm saying it, Worm Spirals again. Worm Spirals his way into a win. 50-50's doing him some good there. Okay, so after one round, let's take a look real quick. This is what everything looks like after one round. Very hard to glean info from this, but Power, Garden Fresh, Iacane, Crimus, and Wilfred all won their first round. Next up, we got Power Garden Fresh, we got BB Hate. Finally won a bet tonight? Nice. To be fair, there's only been 4 bets, right? 1 and 3 sucks, but it's not like you can't come back from that. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like in this one? Do you like the monkey? Do you like the Robo Boy? You can like either. You're allowed to like either. I'm not here to tell you one way or the other. People liking the Robo Boy. Interesting. Interesting. About 50-50 now. Exactly 50-50 now. And now Power Garden Fresh has a huge lead. Is Gold Monkey viable? Sorta. He's probably the worst ape for a couple of reasons. One being he has the worst guts rate of all apes, and 2 being he's not able to get grit, which is a thing that you kind of need in competitive play. Ape's an okay breed, but Gold Dust is probably the worst one. Did well last season. He got rank B, I think, right? Maybe he made rank A. Yeah, there's a Gold Dust named Jimmy Pop, and he did okay. It's hard to rate viability on the league specifically though, because it's got a lot of unique rules and things like that. Like Ape is like top tier in rank C. Jimmy got A, nice. Nah, he didn't make rank S. It came down to Baroness versus Jimmy Pop for a spot in the finals, and Baroness beat Jimmy Pop. And they both lost to Myriad. Pretty sure. The double thwack. Thwack attack. Power Garden Fresh wins game number 1. Only watched a few VODs because you weren't around for season 1, yeah. Ooh, Twister Slash. Twista miss. Mr. Slash, aha. Big thwack. Gets him with the big thwack. 73 damage. So 73% chance to hit big damage. Roll Assault at 84, that's probably going to be it. Knocks his block off. Rock'em sock'em robots. Oh, are you sewing? Okay. No, because I asked you earlier. I didn't get a response. So I got my co-commentators hanging out. The squad. Iacane and Wilfred up next. How are you guys doing on bets so far? That's why he knew his victory in C was a total fluke. He's the same BB Hate. Hey, I mean, I don't know if you can blame him for that one. You had a chance to build him however you wanted for rank B after seeing how rank C went. I think Wind Up Punch was a good call. Twister Slash has actually been doing a decent amount of work. It's just that he's been having a little bit of unfortunate luck otherwise. Start at 10, have 120. Nice. That's a pretty good bump. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having fun. 50-50 on this one, too. That's so sad. Like, so I don't count followers for the most part, right? Like, I don't really care. Followers on Twitch is a very strange metric. I've seen people with like 5,000 followers who get less viewers than I do on average. I've seen people with less followers than me who get more viewers on average. It doesn't mean anything, right? But it's just funny watching that number go down. Like, I noticed, I'm like, no. Saw on YouTube, thought you'd check it. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream. What I'm lamenting about right now is we're 3 followers away from 500, and at 500 I have a special announcement that we'll be talking about on the following stream, because it will take a little bit to set up, but it'll be implemented on the following stream. So if we get that tonight, that means I gotta bust my ass working tonight and tomorrow morning to get it all ready for tomorrow. I really like making the YouTube vids. Iocane wins that one in 30 seconds, by the way. Damn. Does always feel rough when it decreases? I think it's just because it's bots or something, right? Like, I don't think I've said anything so egregious that people are actually leaving. Even then, like, one viewer, I legit don't care. It's just funny because I was like, I came onto the stream today being like, oh, I'm 2 away, and now I look up and I'm 3 away. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what my viewership or my follower count is. Another heal raid. That was a quick one. Iocane doing big deeds to Wilfred there. Pixie is tanky. Pixie can run a good tank build. Next up. Big Bakuhuna with his shock collar. Fighting Azure Lang. These two old rivals. We've seen them fight a million times in rank C, in rank B. I don't remember who wins more often. But they've both been swinging since basically the first week. Prediction is live. Here you go. Make your bets. I get on every Pixie regardless, but that's a nice Pixie. Iocane's actually really good. Much better than the one I made, but that's... I feel like my Pixie is the best you can possibly make an intelligence-based Pixie in Monster Hunter Battle League. I don't know what else I would have done to make it better. I think, realistically, the best way to do it is to go full power and then pivot later. But Mixed Attacker itself is very, very difficult for Pixie because she has so many useless techs. It's just like wasted points. Most Pixies have found it tough. Iocane's the only one who's moved up. And it's because he went to power. It was a good call. Shock Collar and Azure Lang. Lightning at 61%, pretty spooky. Ooh. Shock Collar down to half health. Lightning still at 65 though. Thunderbolt at 52. Thunderbolt you gotta watch out for. 50-50 to instantly win. It misses. It's the price you pay. You got a shot to instantly win. It's gonna be expensive. Lightning. That misses as well. Death Scythe again at 87. Crits for 554. That move has a very high crit chance. Azure Lang with a quick game 1. Game 2. Thunderbolt start things off and misses. I love how Lightning and Thunderbolt are basically the exact same animation. It's a sharp tech. I can't remember if it's a sharp tech or a special tech. It is, yeah, okay. So both that and whatever the other one, Tailblade. They're both sharp techs. They're both actually very close to being the exact same tech. Tailblade is just slightly better in vanilla. Punch hits a tiny bit. Lightning lands. There you go. Here's a game 3, folks. Our second one of the day. Everything's been kind of quick 2-0s. Or very long, drawn-out 2-0s. 2-0s regardless. Lightning misses at 62%. Punch lands. Punch lands again. Here comes the Thunderbolt, 47%. There you go. Big damage, 426. Azure Link still alive. Gets Anger, 88 on Punch. Gonna still have the Guts lead. Oh, procs Fury on his opponent. He's got to KO him before... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Everything he has is gonna kill anyway. Claw Assault at 80. No grit. Azure Lang wins this one 2-1. And our final match of round number 2. We've got Krymus, and we got Pirito. That was a close match. Came down to the wire on game 3. Almost everything has been really close. There's been a couple that haven't been, but for the most part, they've all been like one hit in the opposite direction would have completely changed the outcome. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like out of these two? Primus has a win on the board. Pirito has a loss on the board. They both go 1-1 if Pirito wins this one. Losing all your bets? Rough. That's all good, though. It happens. What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? The thing is that conservative bets often end up losing you money in the long run. If you get 10 bets and you make them like real small, and hitting a 50-50 10 times in a row to make a little bit of money is not the way to do it. You want to swing a big amount of money on a 50-50 and hope for the best. Like if you go to a roulette table and you're like looking to make money, like, you know, it's a gamble, but you're looking to make money. You don't just do like 100 small like $1 bets on 50-50 odds. You do one $100 bet on 50-50 odds. You'll end up making more money most of the time. Somersault lands, 128. Electrify misses. Krymus still in this. Has enough guts to attack. They both do. Another Electrify at 43. That one's going to land. Will it KO? 250. Darn tootin'. Darn tootin'. Pirito wins game 1. Game 2. Worm Spiral to start things off. Look at Pirito's eyeballs popping out of his head. He can't believe it. Give him a little whip. But Krymus comes along. You must whip it. Realistically, you shouldn't be whipping it, though, because it does 0 damage. Bite, doing 128. Severe Shock at 46%. Kind of spooky. Decently accurate, to be honest. It misses, but, you know, would have been very, very nice if it landed. Another Bite at 87. He's still alive. He has power now. He needs to move out of slot 1, though. Bite is going to kill. That's it. Krymus wins game 2. Only gambled the one time. We just gave ourselves $500. Regardless of how much you want to only spend $500. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Soundwave L. A little bit of guaranteed damage there. And by guaranteed, I mean 66% chance to hit. Soundwave L. Again, Crime's down to half health. Only has about a 20 guts lead, too. Pirito's guts rate significantly faster, so he will be able to catch up. And just like that, he's already got a 20 guts lead. Severe Shock at 48. Goes for Stab, though. Stab maybe not the play you wanted to make there. They're even on guts again. Pirito gives Crimus the lead. What's he gonna do? Somersault at 97. That hits. 133. Soundwave at 70. Ooh. Decent damage. He gets power. What's gonna happen? Both monsters can attack. Who's gonna go first? Nobody's gonna go first. That's not how we're playing the game today. We're playing a pacifist run. Pirito wins it 2-1. So let's take a look at our round robin after 2 rounds. See if we see any patterns emerging. So far we got Power Garden Fresh and IAK and the only monsters without a loss at 2 wins apiece. And then we got Crimus, Azure Lang, Wilfred, and Pirito all 1-on-1. Shock Collar and BB Hate, no wins on the board just yet. Okay, next up, Power Garden Fresh and Wilfred, the newcomer. Still haven't lost anything? Nice. I think that one probably paid out well, right? I have to take a look at it again, but I think Crimus was the favorite in that one. Let's see. Yeah, 4 times payout. Pretty good. Wait, was that Macho doing big bets on Crimus? No, it was Matt Moore. It was 6K. Jesus. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Power Garden Fresh and Wilfred. Wilfred needs some luck here. Not a good matchup. They're very similar. Power Garden Fresh just does more damage. That's really what it comes down to. Even with Wilfred's 600 power, if Wilfred's not using consistent stabs, Power Garden Fresh will probably outdamage Wilfred. Wilfred does have more life. On a crit, he can probably get a one-hit kill with stab. Barely. Maybe not. If he has a guts lead or if Power Garden Fresh has less than 50 guts, a one-hit stab can kill. Don't need to be conservative with your money. That's what I like to hear. The less JPs in the world, the better. Roll Assault to start things off. 75%. Wilfred down to half health. Body blow. Those are 2 weak attacks in a row. But gets Wilfred into range to kill Power Garden Fresh pretty quickly. Slap at 92. It's going to do some damage, but it's not going to do enough. Wilfred needs to get out of range 4. He's going to get blown up by Roll Assault. It happens. Gotta mind your spacing, you know? Game 2. Stab frame 1, 64%. Misses it. Thwack at 88. Decent damage there. Guts Correction's really helping out Power Garden Fresh in this one. Thwack misses at 85 though. 1-2 misses at 58. Wilfred does a full side flip. Put a corkscrew on that shit. It was off axis. Anger. Angry Wilfred. What do you... Okay, you know what? You deserve to miss that one. You weren't even aiming at the ape. Full Assault at 94. Do we see a grit, though? We don't. Power Garden Fresh. Yet to lose a single game. 6 straight victories for Power Garden Fresh. Is this his day? He's gotten to top 4 more times than any other monster in B rank, but just can't seem to close it out when it matters. Next up, we got Iacane. And we got Azure Alang. And here we go. PGF with the big win. The PGF Tour. Iacane and Azure Alang. Predictions live. Make your bets. Monkey progressing. He's doing pretty well. You know, I could see him moving up. Just like he's climbing a vine, you know? Iacane still also yet to lose. Azure Lang at 1-1. So if Azure Lang wins this, he'll be tied with Iacane. No one can catch Power Garden Fresh if Iacane does not win this one. Until maybe next round. 15 seconds left. Get your bets in. Matt Moore, I know you want to bet more. Okay, don't pressure him to losing all his money, you know? Oh, there you go. Yeah, he's like, yeah, 4K. 15K in the pool right now. What are we going to end up with? We end up with 16,720. That's a lot. Flame misses at 46%. Punch hits. 117, 2 in a row. Iacane still above half health. Slap at 72. 157 minus 11 guts. Azure Lang with a much slower guts rate does not like being withered. Gotta be strategic on when and how much to bet. That is exactly right. That Scythe lands. 467, but there's the grit. She's back up. Kick misses 67 itself. Flame at 46. That lands. That's enough to kill 311. Damn. Iacane wins game 1 with the least funny musical reference that we constantly make on here. Punch hits for a tiny bit of damages. And here comes the slap. How can she stop? She can't, apparently. She can't even kiss. Claw Assault lands 163. Iacane down to half health. Flame misses. Another Claw Assault, 166. And again, just basics. He's like, you know what? Nothing special today. I hit the Death Scythe for 500 damage last game, and I lost anyway. Not feeling it this time. Flame at 46 misses again. Punch for a little bit of damage. 2 in a row. Not bad. Iacane. So with Heal Raid. Oh, Heal Raid misses at 55. Azure Lang in a pretty good spot right now. Death Scythe on a crit will kill. 404. Pixie not found. It's a 2-1 for Azure Lang. Gets it. So that means he ties Iacane. They're both at 2-1. Now we got Shock Collar. And we got Crimus. Azure Lang gets the win there. Shock Collar and Crimus. Prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like in this one? Crimus with a 1 win and 1 loss, and Shock Collar with no wins currently. I don't know who I like in this one. Crimus has the high speed and the high life. He's going to be very accurate in this matchup because of Shock Collar's incredibly low speed. And he won't get one hit killed, which is going to be good. I think Crimus may have the advantage, but I don't think it's enough to be the 76 to 24 we're currently seeing. That seems a little bit overboard. This is more like a 55-45 thing. There you go. Shot caller with a slightly faster guts rate. Goes for the bite at 67 and it misses. Cut in 2. Small amount of damage, 89. Could have been worse. Goes for it again. Misses that time. Lightning at 51 as well. Ooh. 236. Crimus with a huge guts lead here. Here's where he comes back though. Rush slash misses. Damn, shot caller now with a 50 guts lead. Just pushes him back. Another lightning. This isn't going to do a lot of damage. No, it crits and he's still alive. Crimus gets power. This is GG's. Crimus wins this. Oh, he's got Fury. Here comes the leg sweep at 71. I lied. He does not win it. Or maybe he does. No, he switches to Sting. A 71 miss. Damn. Hate to lose that way. Game 2. Thunderbolt at 39%. 426 minus 20. Gets power right off the bat. This is a completely different game than last time. He's got enough guts to attack. He just needs to use power on something. Not Sting. He's not out of it yet, but damn, that sucks. You hate to see that. Sting, yikes. Oh, it misses anyway. Doesn't even matter. Cut into at 54. Not going to kill. Might proc power again? Do we see... No. That's a little bit overkill there. Shot caller wins game 2. Ends up being a 2-0. You guys bet pretty nutso. I don't know. I don't think that was as one-sided as you guys thought it was. I think that was a much, much closer matchup. Can't believe I bet a crazy amount on what was essentially a 50-50 and I lost. Inconceivable. Okay, BB Hate and Purito coming up next. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. BB Hate wins this. No monster will be without a win. Didn't think it was one-sided. Was ticked by last hitting missing round 1. Yeah, I feel ya. The people betting definitely thought it was one-sided. Matt Moore thought it was one-sided. So Pissy started having a Japanese accent. Yeah, I saw that. Starts swearing in other languages. That's when you know. Ten seconds left. Or less. Depending on how delayed your stream is. Okay, here we go. Last match of round 3. Weapon. Hits the whip. That big old whip. Wind up punch at 91. Hits it. 189. All you lost is what you gained yesterday? Well, you're back to square one then. Not too bad. Electrify at 59. Big miss. Wind up punch at 91 again. Pirito has a lot of guts, so he's going to take a little bit less damage from that than it looks like he would. Electrify at 60. 382. Big crit there. Soundwave L at 77. 237 on the crit. That's it. Pirito. 16 seconds left. Turns the odds on BB-H. punch. Punch doing 158, minus 13 guts, not too bad. Pirito with an 11 guts rate or 10 guts rate. I forget, it's one or the other. I want to say 10. Pretty quick. Soundwave L hits. Damn, big crit 249. I think it's the same amount as last time. He's got anger. He needs to watch out. He doesn't want to just get blown up here. Punch with anger is huge. This can do a lot of withering, unless it rolls a minimum roll, which it did. Still 15 is not bad. Punches him again. He's one hit away from winning, but he gave his opponent power. Anything BB Hate goes for here except for weapon throw will kill. Maybe not weapon itself. And he goes for weapon. Just to prove a point, 45 damage. 2 in a row. He's going to need a third. But time runs out. BB Hate decides Mercy is the best approach. Brings it to a game 3. Without being a monster, you know. These monsters have the exact same guts rate. Twister Slash at 86, 354. Pirito into the green already. Oh, Soundwave doing a little bit of damage, a little bit of withering. Severe Shock at 58, that misses. That's great for BB Hate. He really wanted that weapon throw, man. He's just chilling on it. Spin Slash at 86, that's probably going to KO. No, not... Oh, it didn't do nearly enough. I guess Pirito had a lot of guts saved up, though, so that makes sense. Here comes the stabs. Oh, no. Pirito better's maulding right now. Just throw away the lead like that. Pushes him back. Twister Slash. Goes for it. Hits it. Look at those eyeballs. Pirito staring into the future. Seeing his own demise. Loses that one 2-1. So, with that, every monster's got a win on the board. Nobody's been shut out after 3 rounds. Look at that. We got Power Garden Fresh in first, Iacane in second, tied with Azure Lang, and then literally everyone else tied for third. Pretty even day. Nobody's falling behind. Next up, we got Power Garden Fresh, trying to make it 4-0. Nobody has taken a game off Power Garden Fresh yet. Will Azure be the first? I'm really hyping it up as if he's invincible. There's a reason this is like his 3rd week in rank B. Azure Lang, PGF. Who do you like? Do you like the monkey? Do you like the crab? We got 1K on the crab already. Damn, a little bit one-sided on the bets. People like an Azure Lang. I think Azure Lang's got a pretty good shot at this one, though. About 10 seconds left. Get your bets in. Okay. Here we go. Rolls off at 57%, swings it, and lands it. 227 to Azure Lang. Azure Lang has a 30 guts lead now, though. But isn't going to do a ton of damage. He's going to need to land a lot of consistent hits in a row. Now the Roll Assault, that'll do it. 19 seconds in, Power Garden Fresh wins game 1. Don't want the workout time to hang out. Those are bars. It sounds like a rap from 1989, but, you know, bars nonetheless. My name's Monster Cheese, and I'm here to say... I like Monster Rancher in a significant way. Thwack at 75% lands at 270. Big damage. This is the second one. Swing throw at 58. Swing throw, sweet chariot. Coming for to take me home. Power Garden Fresh blows the fuck up. But he's not the winner yet. Azure Lane gets the grit. He's gonna have one shot. One opportunity. Maybe he'll get a second one. Second shot, second opportunity. There you go. He's gonna have 45. He's on Death Scythe, but Thwack runs out the clock. It misses. It does not matter. Power Garden Fresh still undefeated. 8 games in a row. And I decided that was gonna be the first game I bet on, and I made some money. So here we go. He still got it, folks. He still got it. 3-1 odds, baby. Aya Kane. And Crimus. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. Who do you like out of these two? This is going to be a fun one. Swing throw goes crazy. Swing throw is a very polarizing move. You can make a great argument for literally just ignoring it and staying with slap, and you can make a good argument for taking it. The thing is that swing throw covers up Ape's only accurate tech, right? So you kind of have to have a strategy going in with like really high skill if you want to use swing throw. If you don't think you're going to like be sitting above 50% more often than not, I think slap is a really good option for Ape because missing swing throw on a monster with a 14 guts rate is devastatingly bad. But having a chip tech that does decent damage and is really accurate, does a little bit of withering for only 10 guts is really nice. 72,000 in bets. You guys are fucking nuts. Playing this at 41. How's it going, Moose? It's going great. I missed you in... we had a hair on stream the other day, and you weren't here. It's very sad. Kick misses at 59. All your monsters are great, it's the game's fault. Every build I've ever made is the best build you've ever seen in your life. Leg sweep hits 85. Crimus with a little bit of a lead. Oh, there's the anger. Angry Kiss, the huge flame, still does 24. That's a lot of withering. Gets Fury. IK needs to end this. Crimus is gonna blow... you know... There's the bite. It's not enough, though. Fury would have helped. What subbreed hair? It was purebred. Cat is amazing, but she just has foolery. Yeah, that checks out. Cat is what do you call it? Oh, fuck. What's the name of a story that's like tells you like what not to do? What's the term for that? Actually, these bad trainers would just stop a parable. No, I know. It's not the word I'm looking for. Specifically when something is bad. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Crimus wins game 2, by the way. Look at that. You guys are on the right track, but it's not the term I'm looking for. Cautionary tale. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. Cautionary tale to get your loyalty up to at least 80. That's a lot of withering. Crimus is not liking that. He's simping hard. Kicks him right in the nose. Right in the snoot. Another kick at 57 will do it. Misses. Crimus has enough guts and power. He can make something big happen. Worm Spiral at 90. How much damage are you looking at? 368. He went for the big boys, but it was not enough. Iacane wins it 2-1. It's funny, the whole like speed is a meme thing, right? Like, I have been working on the next video. I'm hoping to have it out by the end of next week. I don't know if I will be able to or not, but I'm really hoping I can. I'm really hoping I get it done by then. But I'm talking about a monster, and I'm talking about their role in different metas and stuff like that. And it's just got me thinking that it's like really funny that it's totally possible to run like a tank. This monster's not a tank, by the way, but it's totally possible to run a tank in like the Japanese meta that like you normally wouldn't, like tank ape or like tank arrowhead or whatever, because there's so little time to fight, you know? There's so little time to fight, and one hit can completely win the match, that having just like a monster that's all risk, that like if they get withered, they just fucking lose, and there's like nothing they can do about it. It's actually not that bad of a strategy, because withering in general is weaker in a meta where you always have to fear for an instant KO. If you had a plant with only intelligence techs, only had its withering techs, never had to worry about using slap and jab, that monster would be very, very powerful in the hard mode meta that we have right now. Toxic Pollen's are really great. It's actually glitched to have a 50% crit rate. Move is busted. But you need damage to back it up. The more damage that's on the table, like if you have a monster with like Arrowhead's roll assault, because like Arrowhead's really good in their meta. That's why I keep thinking about that. When you have the threat of just like really, really high damage on the table, withering becomes less of an issue, because you're not going to go to time very often. And when you do, you still have to worry about getting out-damaged by a weaker attack. So say you do wither them down, and then they get like this arrowhead, and he gets like a claw assault in with like 15 seconds left, and it just completely undoes all the progress you made. Lightning wins that one. It's really fascinating how the meta is very, very different. Also because they play on the port, and there's no... You don't have to build 45 guts to attack in that one, right? So that makes a big difference on what is viable withering-wise and what is not. I think it makes some of the more memey nuke techs a little bit more useful, because if you miss it, it doesn't mean you're never going to get to attack again. It just means you probably won't get to use another big attack again. Wind and Punch lands, 76%. BB Hate in a good spot. Gets hit with Rush Slash. That's not going to do anything. A little bit of baby damage. Another cut in two. Lands. Shotcaller actually doing decent damage with all these power techs. Ooh, the Thunderbolt misses. Wind and Punch at 90. 80. I don't know my numbers. 260 and a ton of withering on that. BB Hate is going to win this. Shotcaller Don't think he's going to have enough guts to attack. Not even close. By not even close, I mean he was 4 guts away. BB Hate wins game number 2. Game 3. Thunderbolt at 49. He's got 16 life left. He's still in it. Twister Slash at 74. 465. Oh, it gives him anger, though, so Shot Caller is going to get a chance to attack next. Goes for Thunderbolt, though. You don't need to use Thunderbolt. He misses it. BB Hate has a huge advantage right now. He just needs to attack. Spin Slash at 72, lands it. Do we see a grit? We don't. BB Hate wins it 2-1. BB Hate, after going 0-2, now has an even record. And our final match of round 4, we got Wilfred. Got Mr. Brimley himself. And we got Pirito. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like? The 50-50 miss, so unfortunate on if you're a fan of the dog. Who do you like in this one? A couple of monsters kind of running away with it now as a thing bracket. Currently, we have Power Garden Fresh with a 4-0 record. I came with a 3-1. Nobody in this match can catch her, but the winner will be tied for 3rd along with Azure Lang and BB Hate. So, you know, 2-2 is a nice place to be sitting at going forward into the rest of the tournament. 1-3, demonstrably less so, because it means you probably got to win your next 3 matches or else you're not making it. Why didn't you just buy 38 Zoomers? I'm going to have a channel point sound effect. I already have it downloaded. I just need to chop it all up. I have a couple more specifically for betting. So like we got the Boo and we got the some other stuff, but there's going to be one specifically for betting that I think you guys will enjoy. Power Electrify, absolutely going to kill. No question about it. 516. That Guts lead and everything, Pirito doing big ass damage. I've been able to look at the tiger here the same as he pointed out the ear horns. I know, it's so funny. They're supposed to be ears, but like not really. It's so weird looking. Oh, so you yellow-bellied betters? Nah, it's not. It's probably a reference to a thing you've never heard before, but you'll like the sound effects, so it's all good. The double bite. Stab lands. Wilfred at 60. Pirito at 55. Hits the 1-2. There's the big-ass crit. Oh, and the grit from Pirito means he's not out of it yet. Has a big... you know, I can't even finish my sentence. That is what Charge and Roll Assault are for. If you guys have watched the Tiger video and how powerful is Tiger, that is a best-case scenario. Charge and Roll Assault do 0 damage. They do jack shit for damage, but they are amazing at closing out matches. Crit Stab off the cuff puts Pirito into the yellow and does not proc power. Actually, best case scenario. Pirito loves his close range physical attacks despite being an int monster. So the thing is, all monsters attack in slot 1 more than any other slot. On like a long enough time scale, you'll see them use more slot 1 attacks. Wilfred wins that one. And it's not so much that they're predisposed to attack in slot 1 as much as it is they're predisposed to attack after coming to a stop, and they usually just stop because it's easier to be in slot 1 than it is to be in slot 4. And also, you can't overshoot slot 1, but you can overshoot slot 4. Like, you can go out of range at the furthest range, but you can't go out of range at the closest range. So Pirito loses that one. Wilfred goes to 2 and 2. Both BB8 and Wilfred having a pretty good showing in their first tournament in rank B so far. Not too bad. Twitch bugged out. Shit happens. The Twitch is always bugging out. But yeah, as we were saying, Power Garden Fresh first with a 4-0 record. Iacane in second with 3 and 1. And then in third, we have Azure Lang, Wilfred, and BB8 all in the mix. Shot Caller, Crimus, Pirito are going to need to win the rest of their matches if they want to advance. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really difficult for those three to make it, but it's not over yet. I'm going to take a quick break so I can get some more water, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds. And welcome back to Monster Hunter Battle League Season 2, Week 15B. We got B rank action for you today, meaning all these monsters have advanced at least once. So let's get on with round number 5. First off, we got Power Garden Fresh. And we got Crimus. Power Garden Fresh 4-0, hasn't actually lost a single game, let alone set. 8 straight wins. Can anyone stop him? Maybe Crimus can. See those bets. Prediction is live. Who do you like? You got 45 seconds. Get those bets in. Still no bets. Oh, there we go. And just like that, we've got quite a bit in the pool already. Already got 3K. 15 seconds left. This all comes down to, do you think Power Garden Fresh can out-damage Crimus? Power Garden Fresh ends off with the lion's share of the bets. This is the Roll Assault Frame 1. Pretty good if you're a fan of Crimus himself. Crimus a river. Power Garden Fresh. Back up to 45, gets hit with the bite, does a decent amount of damage. Leg sweep at 50. It's going to hit as well. Minus 13 guts. That's pretty detrimental to Power Garden Fresh. Makes him angry. Maybe not the best call, but he hits that. Also does a crit 400 damage and a solid amount of withering. Crimus is pretty close to 45 guts, though. He's just going to need to attack immediately. Power Sting. Well, at least it didn't do nothing. Not what you want to be spending power on, but oh, Worm Spiral misses at 53 with 14 seconds left. Here comes a swing throw. That's going to miss as well. 10 seconds left on the clock, but I don't think either monster is going to get a chance to attack again. It's going to be very close. but I don't think it's going to happen. They both hit 45 as time runs out. Power Garden Fresh wins the match. By match, I mean game 1. It's not over yet. Game 2, here you go. Goes for the slap, hits the slap at 64. A little bit of damage, tiny bit of withering. Goes for the thwack to follow it up, but that one whiffs. Crimes now with 70 guts. Bite misses. Give this man anger. These are the worst power procs I've seen in my life. I know, right? Oh my god. He did win one game with it. Oh no, he didn't. He did hit the worm spiral, but it didn't do enough damage. Soul sweep. Couldn't sweep the leg, couldn't sweep the soul. Good thinking from Crimus, realizing that it's hard to sweep the leg of somebody who's sitting down. So I'm going to go for your soul instead. We got somersault at 63, slap at 63, whack at 56. That lands. Big crit. Crimus isn't out yet, but if he gets power, he'll run down the clock on himself. He doesn't attack anyway. So they move slightly into slot 3 at the very end, and that is another 2 games without a loss. He's now 10 wins straight, not a single game lost for Power Garden Fresh. Eye Cannon Shock Collar up next. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. Who's your favorite out of these two? Iacane in second place overall right now, having a pretty good day. Technically second seed overall, so, you know, doing as well as her seed dictates. But Shock Collar is third seed and is actually having kind of a rough time. 1 win and 3 losses at the moment. I do think with that loss, it does eliminate Crimus from making top 4. So that's unfortunate. Need to get headed to bed. Well, I appreciate you watching. I know you always have like early work, but got a Chipotle bowl and realized they were out of rice, and man, didn't realize how much the rice adds to the bowl. Wait, you got it without rice? Did they like give you a discount? Because it's like literally like 90% of the calories is the rice. Or do you have like other options? There's this poke place near where Tiana and I live, and every now and then we'll get takeout. And I always get a bowl that's like half rice and half mixed veggies, and then whatever poke, whatever tuna or whatever I have on it. And it's specifically because it's way too much rice otherwise, and it just feels like I'm trying to eat like 1,000 pounds of carbs. Can't handle it. Spending all that rice money, he's acting as if the rice. That's one chip for every piece of rice he didn't get. Got extra corn. I don't know if that covers it. I'm real talk here. We got Real Fury. We got the Real Slap for 265 damage. They don't say Real Fury too often, but that's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm not actually a big fan of Chipotle. Too hot to sleep? Yeah, I feel you, man. Thunderbolt, 378, minus 21 guts. Kiss misses. Iacane with a slight guts lead, but a massive life deficit. Hits a pat. Knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the dog a slap. Shock Collar still sitting at 2/3 health. Thunderbolt at 88% on a hit. That is going to take the game. Shock Collar wins game number 2. He howls to the moon. And we got a game 3. The withering is pretty bad on Shock Collar. Durhan's not a very slow breed. He's got a 13 guts rate, but you can't really compete with Pixie. Flame hits. Nice 12 guts, 190, and he's angry. Angry, cut in 2, doesn't do much withering. That's double withering, did 6. Hits the flame, 185, more withering. Shot caller goes for lightning. 99% chance to hit. He lands it. Iocane, minus 14 guts, but now has anger. Look at how fast that guts rate is. Just gonna keep swinging. Hit or miss. Hits the crit kick. That's it. Iocane wins that 2-1. We have not really seen a ton of 2-1s. Actually, that's not true. We're at about half and half now. Yeah, it's almost... I think it's exactly half and half. We had 1 in round 1, 2 in round 2, 2 in round 3, and then 3 in round 4. So yeah, literally half and half on 2-1s versus 2-0s. That's kind of interesting. That's a fun stat. Stats are fun. Iocane gets that win. Now we got Shock Collar. No, we got Azure Lang and Pirito. Prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like in this one? The underdog hasn't been winning in the votes very often. Seems like you guys have a pretty good handle on how to be betting. Most of the time, anyway. People liking Pirito in this one. He's got the potential to win it. Back up to 50k. Nice. Bullseye. Okay, Azure Lang sitting with most of the points. It evens out a little bit by the end. We got 55 on Azure Lang, 45 on Pirito. Soundwave L, 75%. Decent amount of damage, a little bit of withering there. Gets anger. Pirito can't really do anything about it. Colossal doesn't do any withering, so Pirito is just going to take that hit. He's just relaxing. If he doesn't slap, he's in a good spot. You know. Suppose if he doesn't stab, it helps as well. Soundwave misses at 75%. Azure Lang gets out of the way of that. He's like, no, no. Not getting hit with those waves. Another one. Oh, big crit. That'll do it. Azure Lang wins game 1. Game 2. Is Pirito a transliteration of something? I think it's just pirate and like water, right? Whip lands. That's a lot of damage, but he gets the grit. He's not out of it yet. He just needs to go for big attacks here. He needs to go for severe shock. 56% chance to hit it. Stab, you know, slightly less than a big tech. You could call it a little tech, even. Electrify wouldn't be bad. Soundwave at 76. Goes for stab again. He knows what he likes, and he's going for the move he feels most comfortable with. He misses it that time, though. That's like that 99. Yeah, no gritting twice. This is not Monster Rancher 4. Thank God. 2-0. Final match of round 5. We got Wilfred. We got BB Hate. What more do you want? That was something. Pirito forgot how to fight. That's the first bet I've made today that I've lost. but I did not bet much. And I only bet on Piratoa because he was the underdog, and then people ruined my bet odds, so it didn't even matter. Either way, it's only 100 down. Wilford BB Hate, prediction is live. Make your bets. Make your bets. Who do you like? I started the day with 1,200. I've made 3 bets, and I'm up to 3,400 right now. Not too bad. So tripled my money, almost. It's about 2.5 times. Just saw the thing you sent me on Discord earlier. Super cool. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Macho knows. Macho knows what saving up channel points for will do ya. It's a way for me. It's an excuse for me to work on graphics and like Premiere Pro stuff. Learn new things. So I like problem solving, and I like when I'm working on a thing and I don't know the solution to it, and then like just work it out myself. There's a lot of that in video editing when you're trying to like make your own effects and things like that. Best way to do it. Twister / land, 66%, big damage to start things off. Wilford down to half health. Body blow lands, 87, big damage. Twitch error, sucks. I feel for you. Oh, that Twister / misses. Wilford with a massive guts lead. If he can land hits here, this is GG. This is big GG. Smash.gg hits the bite at 75. He can attack again. He goes for it. Does the slow motion jump. Wilford wins game 1. If we get another 2-1, we'll stay at a perfect even 2-1 to 2-0 record. Wind up punch lands at 71%, decent amount of damage. Wilford gets anger though, which is perfect. That's exactly what he wants right now. Body blow, I can do a ton of damage. He's angry now. The 2 angry boys. Angry Twister / could be pretty big, does a decent amount of withering. Weapon, not so much. Bite lands, that is a big crit. They both got a lot of guts. Bite lands again, he's going to need a 3rd and a 4th. Unless that one does just enough damage. That was a damage roll. Went in Wilford's favor. That's a 2-0. That's how it goes. Wilfred up to 3-2. BB Hate down to 2-3. Wait a minute, I made a mistake here. How did I mess that up? How did I mess that up and nobody said anything? What is this? What is this? I made a mistake. Give me 1 sec. I'll show you the bracket in a sec. You filthy animals. That means I gotta make sure I had everything else right. Ah, okay. So I see what I did wrong. Just 1 sec. That's what we did, and this goes here. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Right here. No. And 3, yeah, that one's right. Oh, okay, so that's what's up. 1 sec. Okay, so it's hard, you know? It's hard to do all this shit by yourself. Sometimes when you make mistakes, it becomes very, very difficult to right them. I had Wilfred, or I had BB Hate beating Wilfred last round instead of Shock Collar. And so I was like, wait a minute, they didn't already fight. So we got Power Garden Fresh in first place, 5-0, undefeated, literally undefeated. Set of 99 guts and did nothing. Yeah, it happens. Can't remember who you bet on. It says beside your name. Yes, it does. Welcome to your first day on the stream, Macho. Hopefully you enjoy it, and you'll stick around and watch some more games. Power Garden Fresh, 10 straight wins, 5 game wins, undefeated currently. Iacane in second with a 4-1 record. And then we got Azure Lang at 3-2, Wilfred at 3-2, and then we have BB Hate at 2-3. Unfortunately, Shock Collar, Crimus, and Pirito all eliminated from the tournament. They cannot advance. I don't think. Let's see. Azure Lang versus Wilfred. One of those two has to win. And then BB Hate versus Azure Lang. Azure Lang wins that one. If he wins both, BB Hate loses to Crimus and him. Yeah, I guess it's technically possible for one of those four to make it. He won 10-0 when he advanced to B. Yeah, he and then he lost a lot of stuff after that. But we're just talking game wins. He has not lost a single game. Every single match has been 2-0 for him. Which is kind of a crazy statistic. We got Power Garden Fresh. And we got Shock Collar. Monster in first, and the Monster tied for last. Okay, prediction is live. Make your bets. 500? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, when I was watching earlier, you had like 90 people watching. Hey, how's everyone doing? We're playing Monster Rancher. You guys ever play Monster Rancher? You want to bet some disc chips? You want to gamble? This is salty bets, but with Tamagotchis, basically. Hopefully, you guys are having a good time. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed Rad's stream. I was watching a little bit earlier. I was watching him run around a tower with a Tigrex. As you do. You got an 800-person raid? Well, there you go. Appreciate you sharing the love. We're going to try and raid someone with like 2 viewers later when the stream's over, like we always do. So I'm sure if you guys are still hanging out an hour from now, i.e. those of you who have forgotten that you were watching Twitch and you went and did something else, you'll have, you'll make some new streamer's day. But here we go. We got a monkey who is also a plant fighting a suit of armor that is also a dog, and he can call down thunderbolts, and he tries and he misses. He only had 58% chance to hit it. There's the roll, so the big monkey roll. Minimize King is now following. Thank you. Appreciate it. Swing throw at 77. Oh, he goes for the monkey DOS. He misses it. Kizra, or Kizrax, is now following. Thank you. Appreciate that. That does mean that we've hit our 500 followers. I have to make an announcement at the end of the stream now, so thank you guys. Do appreciate it. Oh my god. Super Bryce 1 is now following. Miss Large Meme. Bro, there's a guy in this tournament. His name's Excalibug, and he's the same breed as Large Meme. Rainy is streaming? Fuck, we're gonna make Rainy today. Lamarlish is now following. Octopotamus is now following. That's a great name. Damn, this is down to the wire. Who's gonna win this? Oh my god. 38-33 life. Power Garden Fresh wins with 8.4% life. Power Garden Fresh has not lost a single game. These are all best of 3 matches, and he has not lost a single one so far. It is random AI control. The AI is dumb as dog shit in this game, making it almost literally completely random. It's where a lot of the fun comes out. Oh my god, almost a one-hit kill. Power Garden Fresh still chilling though. Big swing throw action. Is this a one-hit kill? 720 damage. There you go. That second one lasted a lot less time than the first one. Power Guard Fresh. 12 straight game wins, 6 straight match wins. Has not lost a single one. So if you are new here, I did mention it's like salty bets. I'm going to have prediction live in just a second. Didn't even know this game existed. Did you know Monster Rancher existed? This is Monster Rancher 2, specifically. This is like the melee of Monster Rancher. Monster Rancher 2 is absolute favorite. Bro, it's my absolute favorite. I got a YouTube channel where I talk about competitive breakdowns and builds for monsters and stuff like that. The scene is very active. It is very small, but everybody is extremely dedicated to the game. The level of play is incredibly high, and it's a lot of fun. How am I? I'm doing fantastic, and this raid was very unexpected, so I appreciate it. Think I heard of it, never seen it before. So Monster Rancher was like the third, also prediction is live. Do you like the Pixie or do you like the Niton? Niton is the Nautilus on the right-hand side. That is my favorite monster of all time. He's my boy. Pirto is my boy. I didn't raise either of these though. But Monster Rancher was like the third most popular monster raising anime in the 90s behind Digimon and Pokemon. It's very different from both of those franchises though. The closest game that it's sort of similar to is like Digimon World 1. Sorta. Zizuk is now following. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bet on my boy? Do I got to bet on my boy? I don't want to bet on my boy. It's not my boy. I didn't raise him. We got 20k bets already. Damn, I'll bet a little bit. All these people are going to see Crimus and think you're bad. That's all right. They don't know you and they probably already think you're bad, JP. Don't worry about it. Flame. Bam. Gimp Suit Pixie hits the flame. Big ass crit. Pirto down to half health. Bring home the bagels is now following. Thank you for the follow. Electrify. Doing a little bit of damage. Ayakane is angry. That is a lot of guts. Guts is a bar at the bottom of the screen. It fills up over time. It is your resource to attack. You can see in the top corner beside the attacks there is a percentage. And then right above that there is a number. And that number is the cost. The number of guts needed to attack, and the more expensive it is, usually the better the tech is. Obviously, that's not universally true. Sometimes game balance is fucked up, but monsters have different guts regeneration rates. It makes a big difference in viability. If a monster has a very slow regeneration rate, they're usually kind of shitty. Not unilaterally, but that's just the trend. Used to get so sad when they die. Yeah, so that's a big thing in this game, is there is death. If you are a jerk to your monster, Mlock07 is now following. If you're a jerk to your monster, they will die. And they'll die quickly. And you'll be like, what the hell? I'm 11 and what is this? Kiss is a move that doesn't do a lot of damage, but withers a lot. And withering is a thing, it's like a status in this game that takes away your opponent's guts. So you can do, if you're doing PvP, there's a lot of like nonsense you can do with like stopping your opponent from ever attacking. Guard is a battle special that procs if you get hit too many times in a row. That massively boosts your guts regeneration rate and limits the amount of incoming damage, but also cuts the amount of damage you do in half. It's basically mana burn. Yeah, you're right. Believe it or not, the woman on the right is kept in a stable. You know, I don't know how much, there's not a whole lot of words I can put to that would not get me banned. Birto's also kept in a stable, and there's no reason to believe they aren't women. That's true. Ayakane wins that one. Wait, couldn't you put other discs in the PlayStation to get monsters? Yeah, so the big gimmick for this game was that every CD you owned had data on it that could be read. And so you would go to a place in the town, you would go to the monster shrine, and it would tell you to insert a disc. And you would insert whatever disc you have, and it would read data on it and make a monster based on some subcode it found on the disc. Some of them were, what do you call it? Some of them were unique, or like they were done with a purpose. Like for example, this guy we have coming up, this is a great segue, I'm great at this. His name is Worm, and he's a worm, kind of like the Tremors worm. And on Americana, you, like, by the Offspring CD, Americana, you could get a unique worm that started off with his strongest attack. So if you had Americana as a kid, you had a worm that was just like obscenely powerful early game, and never really fell off late game. So he was just like stupid easy to beat the game with. Iacane wins that one. Let me start this prediction up. We got Crimus, and we got BB Hate. Queen is slaying today. Only the monk who can't recognize her beauty wouldn't succumb. They haven't fought yet, though, so maybe he will. We got Real Beauty and the Beast coming up next. Yes, I just want to say thank you again to Rad, and for everyone who rated and hung out in the chat and is asking questions and stuff. Love talking about this game, so if you guys have any questions at all, you want to see what's going on, you know, let me know. Let anyone in the chat know. We will absolutely help you out. Just filling out the round robin we got going on right now. In the port, it's a Wham CD for Roll Assault Worm. Weird. That's strange. I didn't know that. Your Twitch is broken, JP. Don't worry about it. Game seems odd but enticing. That's probably the best way to put it. It is a very easy thing to sink a shit ton of time into. Because the way you raise monsters, you see all these stats. Every monster has different stat affinities. Worm on the left-hand side is really good, has really good life gains. His speed gains are actually really, really crappy, but, you know, you can circumvent that with hard training. You go to your ranch. What you're seeing now is just the battle side of it, but the other half of the game, other half of the gameplay loop is you're raising your monster's stats. It's almost like a Tamagotchi, right? Like you feed them, you make sure they rest when they need rest. Optimally, they never rest, but you know, until you get to that point, you let your monster sleep. You train the stats you want to train. You go off on adventures and expeditions to do like story beats. You find items that help you out. A lot of stuff. 75% of the game is underselling. It like 99% of the game is on ranch stuff. And then these are the end results. Finally figured out the prediction poll. Nice. Oh, spin slash lands 70. Sorry, 70. I don't know what number I saw there, but 41% chance to hit. He's got hurry. This doubles his critical hit rate in the last 10 seconds of the match. Goes for somersault. That misses at 62. Punch miss at 46. Also, as you can see, this game is not Pokemon because nothing's got a guaranteed chance to hit. If a move has more than 50% chance to hit, and your accuracy and your opponent's speed are about the same level, like these monsters are, that is considered an accurate move. If you're sitting above 50%, batting more than 500, that's great. Dodged everything. Sometimes it happens, you know? Yeah, if you actually do play this game, or you did play it as a kid and you're interested in learning more, there is a Discord. It's not my Discord, it's just like the normal Discord for all of Monster Rancher. Very welcoming community. And I don't have my own Discord because I don't see the purpose. I don't think the community is big enough to justify it for me. But I do make YouTube channels. I make YouTube channels all the time, daily. No, I make videos pretty semi-infrequently because they take a lot of time to put out, but they're like competitive breakdowns and stuff. Is it confirmed that this game uses one RN rather than Fire Emblem's 2 RN system? I don't know what that means. Literally all YouTube channels. If you see a YouTube channel, that was me. This guy right here. I did that. Rad's channel, getting paid on the back end. Yeah, I don't know what one random number versus 2 random number means. Like, I don't know what that means. What this game does do is the number it shows you is literally the percentage. Whereas in Fire Emblem and other games like XCOM and shit, it just shows you what it thinks you think a 90% looks like, you know? Because people will see 40% and think like, oh, that's almost 50. And then it'll miss 3 times in a row and they'll go like, what the fuck, man? But if you write that as a 20%, people will feel less bad when they miss it. Oh, so that's what that is? Yeah, it's literally the correct percentage. It says 46%, you got exactly 46% chance to hit. Weapon at 59 misses. It's actually a really interesting case study in human psychology and game feel. Because if you miss a 99% chance to hit move in this game, it feels terrible. You hit a 10% chance to hit move in this game, it is the greatest thing in the world. Because it's like, damn, I was not expecting to land that, and I landed it. Hell yeah. That shit rocks. Also, BB Hate wins that one 2-1. Karubin is now following. Appreciate the follow. I guess I can talk about the new idea that I got. But there's going to be a lot of people who don't know what the hell I'm talking about because, you know, it's their first day here. So, basically, tomorrow this will be implemented. So I hope you guys are saving up your channel points and or betting ultra big to try and win more because you're going to need it. I'm going to start a thing on my channel to bet channel points. Sorry, you're not betting channel points. You're betting channel points right now. But you can use your channel points to buy a plot in Moose Meadows. Moose Meadows is a gacha game I am implementing into my stream. And basically, there will be, for like 1,000 points, you get to unlock a mystery disc. And the mystery disc has one of 6 monsters on it. They're all weighted a little bit differently. And there's going to be different tiers of mystery discs. And so some of the rarer ones, like Phoenix and Metal Nerd and Dragon and all that stuff, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And if you are the first person to collect every single monster, you will get a prize that I will mail to you. And it's not going to be like a dinky little prize. It'll be like a solid prize. You're going to feel good for getting it. So it's going to be ultra expensive channel points wise. I debated it, and I do not want it to be a real gacha thing. I want it to be a reward for people watching the stream. And not so much a thing that people can like ruin their livelihood with. Would that be international? Yes, it would. Anywhere in the world, wherever you are. Better start the grind. So, like, you can't... Originally, it was going to be like if you wanted to spend bits or whatever, or donate or whatever, you would get extra rolls. But I feel like that could devolve into people being really shitty. And, like, I don't want to be the reason somebody misses rent, you know? So, if you're subbed, you get free rolls. If you're a Patreon, I'm going to start a Patreon for my YouTube channel soon. You get free rolls. But those are like things that you would do anyway, right? You can't sub over and over and over and over and over again. And if you donate subs to other people, you gift subs, then they get the rolls. I'm sending a signed autograph. A signed autograph? Like I send my autograph and then there's also like a small signature below it? That's wild. Anyway, Wilfred wins game 1. You miss Monster Rancher battle cards? Join the Discord, brother. We play on Tabletop Simulator. We've got a small community of people who play Monster Rancher battle cards. Fun fact, the optimal deck is incredibly boring. It is complete stall. It has no attacking cards in it. But we usually don't play with that deck because there's only like 5 or 6 of us that are like really, really into it. Like I said, very small community. But because of that, we can just soft ban things. So who cares? Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Reggae Plant doing his jam as Wilfred gets it 2-0. And that's it for round 6. Level 100 Charmeleon and Kuya Mopesh. Thank you guys for following. Appreciate it. Okay, so that is round 6. Let me close this prediction real quick. Wilfred gets the win. Slight underdog, so you guys got a decent payout there. Currently playing Hoppabout. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear you're playing Hoppabout. That game is like legit gutter trash. Oh my god. You guys don't know what Hoppabout is? It's basically, you know what? I don't even know how to explain it. You're playing Monster. It's a Monster Rancher race on a giant game board, and you are on a pogo stick, and you have to try and jump on squares that are good and not jump on squares that are bad. And it is probably the worst put together game I've ever played in my life. Like, unironically, like out of all games with like big studios behind them, I cannot stress enough how fucking awful the game is. I got duped into playing it because I had never played it before, and I had seen a bunch of people talking about how it was like one of the better Monster Rancher games. I didn't realize they were memeing. I didn't realize I was being fucked with, but it was horrifyingly bad. Just genuinely one of the worst things I've ever played in my life. Any other card games you guys enjoy playing? I would love to find a way to play Digimon Digital Card Battle with other people. I guess you can technically do it on Parsec. That one's a lot of fun. It's significantly different than the actual Digimon card game. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, there was a game for PS1 called Digimon Digital Card Battle. It's a lot of fun. It's a very, very simple card game, but there's a lot going on in it. Any other card games other than that? I have a pretty solid Pokemon card collection. I haven't bought anything in like the last 5 years or so. I have a couple of recent-ish decks. I have a Wailord deck from about 5 years ago that's really, really obnoxious. That it's a deck that won Worlds. It literally does no damage. It just stalls and keeps sending Wailords to your hand until you deck out your opponent. It's really dumb and irritating, but that's kind of fun. Okay, let me get this prediction live. We got PGF, and we got Iacane. PGF working on a perfect still. Always betting on Iacane? I mean, you're a braver man than I. This is a pretty good matchup for her, though. I think if anyone was going to beat the monkey, Iacane is it. Coolest Pokemon card you own is a shiny Kabutops. I have a first edition Chansey, which is worth quite a bit of money. It's not shadowless, but you know, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. I just realized it's Magala, like Milady. That's such a good emote. Oh my god. That's great. I think I'm still subbed to Rad, so I'm gonna post that shit too. Yeah, let's go. There we go. That's such a good emote. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Pokemon TCG has an online client you playing so much. Hate the new set. Chilling Rain killed your standard deck. Yeah, it looks weird. Some of your Club Penguin cards? Oh, well, you know, Club Penguin card community coming back in force. The double flame? Iacane, just like that, ends the perfect run of power Garden Fresh. He can still win the match. He can still go 7-0 in matches, but he loses game 1 pretty quickly. Swing throw at 93. Ooh, 390 minus 41 guts. Iacane has a incredible guts rate though. Look at with anger. Anger boosts your guts regeneration rate by 50%. So much faster than the monkeys. Look at that. It's almost like she didn't get withered at all. Hollow Japanese Lugia from Neo Genesis. That's pretty cool. Triple Triad is the only card game you need. Triple Triad's not even as good as Tetramaster, I'm sorry. Tetramaster's the real deal. Our Garden Fresh wins game 1. BB Games in your mall used to sell Japanese packs. I have a pack of Japanese bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They're like a full inch slimmer than the real ones. It's really funny. Triple Triad is like the only good part of FF8. I've never beat the first disc of FF8. I've tried like 6 different times. I own a physical copy. I always get bored. I've never gotten it. So besides growing the Tamagotchis, how much influence do the players have in the combat? So before every battle, you have the choice. Also, Iacane wins. Oh no, there's the Grit. Still alive. Sorry, I'll get to that one sec. I gotta commentate this slap at 99%. That's gonna kill, but will she Grit? No grit there. Power Garden Fresh comes back from the dead as a zombie. Zombie Monkey. Plants vs. Zombies. More like Plants is the Zombies. He wins it 2-1. He goes undefeated, 7-0. Iocane Better's mauling right now. So, how much influence do players have on combat? You can fully control your monster. We could technically do PvP through Parsec if we wanted. The thing is that optimal PvP for this game is incredibly defensive. Almost every match is going to go to time. There's really no fun way to go about it. Either you risk everything on a one-hit kill move frame 1 and hope for the best, or you chill until your monster has a maximum amount of guts and then play the War of Attrition with your opponent. That's it. That's the only two playstyles. So, while that is a possibility, and we might do it eventually at some point. Hey, Rosalio, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. You have a good night. While we could do that, Predictions Live, by the way, a big chunk of the community for this game is in Indonesia and the Philippines. So that's like a 12 to 13 hour difference from where I live, which makes just getting together to like play this game in the first place really, really difficult. And then on top of that, the actual gameplay is not super fun. So we let the AI do it. Sometimes it's incredibly infuriating because the AI is super dumb. The AI doesn't really make choices. The AI is given a list of things it could do at any given time, and it randomly picks one from the list. As they get more guts, the chance of them attacking goes up and up and up. But other than that, it's not like the monster ever thinks, okay, if I use this move, it can kill right now. Or if I use this move, it will help me gain an advantage or anything like that. No, it's just, it attacks wherever it happens to be on whatever square. And it's a lot of fun because it's completely random. A good build does matter though. Like, as much as dumb AI can be a hindrance, the same people tend to win more often than not. I think I've won more tournaments than anyone else in the community has, but I've also, like, the last 3 tournaments I got... Sorry, last 4 tournaments I entered, I got last place, first place, like second last place, and then second last place. So, like, you know, you can only do so much. Artificial unintelligence, essentially, yeah. Dumb skill selection can be fixed by optimizing tech loadout. That's where the player skill comes in, yeah. Making sure your monster has no bad techs. And if they got no bad attacks, then you don't need to worry about them using bad attacks. Shock Collar hits, wins game 1. Rush Slash lands. This is more like, instead of training a boxer, or like coaching a boxer or anything like that, this is more like watching your kid play t-ball. You can do your best. You can put in all your heart and soul into teaching your kid. But if your kid fucking sucks, I mean, even if your kid doesn't suck, you know, he might just miss the ball. And then you gotta sit there and be like, hey, you did it. Like, congrats, let's go get ice cream. Shock Collar wins 2-0. So we got 2 more matches before we filter into our top 4. And if you guys are enjoying this, you think it's fun, I do stream this 3 nights a week, Sunday during the day, and then Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week. Tuesdays we play different games. Right now we're playing Legend of Dragoon, which is a lot of fun. I've beaten it a bunch of times, but playing it on stream. If you guys have played Legend of Dragoon, you'll know what I mean when I say this, but chat has asked me to get all of Lavitz's additions before the bad stuff happens to him. So that's what we're grinding through right now. It's a lot of fun. Crimus and Wilford, Predictions Live, make your bets. Tech optimization is great until your arrowhead decides it will only use roll assault even when it always whiffs. Yeah, I mean, of course. So we run themed tournaments a lot. What bad stuff? Levitz kills the final boss. He technically does kill one of the final bosses. That's true. We run theme tournaments too, so you have to try and gauge what we think other people will enter. There's a lot of metagaming and like mind games and stuff in this for a thing that's a lot of dumb AI decisions piled on top of each other. Okay, you got about 15 seconds left. Get your bets in. Who do you like? Got about 5K in the pot right now. Not too bad. What are these spoilers? You haven't finished Legend of Dragoon. The game is 21 years old. 22 years old. That's okay. You're missing the third disc? That sucks. I mean, it's not a spoiler if you got to the second disc. Let's just say that. Bite lands, a little bit of damage there. It's a crit, but still not a whole lot. Crimus does have a lot of life. Hits the bite again. Crime is still above half. Soul Sweep at 68. Ooh. Still living. He's got enough guts to attack. 1-2. Misses at 47%. Can always DL the ROM. Yeah, that's what I did. Forgot to bet again. I can't help you. I can't help you if you're forgetting. I can only remind you guys so many times. What up? Able to tune in? Is this A? It's rank B. Your boy did good today. By the way, Power Garden Fresh was in this one. He literally lost one round. And not like match. Like he didn't go 6-1. He went 7-0 and won how many games in a row? He won 12 games in a row, then lost one, then won his next two. What do all the stats do? Okay, yeah, that's a cool thing I can talk about. Life is your hit points. Very basic. Power is how much damage you do with physical attacks. Those are the ones in yellow. Intelligence is how much damage you do with intelligence attacks. Those are the ones in green, like Sting is there. Skill is your accuracy. Every 50 points in skill gives you plus 4% chance to hit. Speed is your evasion. Every 50 points in speed gives you... makes you like 4% more likely to dodge an attack. And then defense is a defense modifier. It's incredibly weak. Most people don't run defense. So right here, this is actually a good example. Wilfred has 600 skill and Crimus has 550 speed. So all of Wilfred's attacks, every attack has its own accuracy rating already. Some specialize in high accuracy, some specialize in high damage and have low accuracy as a trade-off. But all of Wilfred's attacks will have an additional 4% chance to hit over what they already do. Primus, on the other hand, has a much bigger bonus because he has way more skill than his opponent has speed. 1-2 missing. So yeah, normally that move would be around 44% chance to hit. It makes a difference once you've like really outleveled your opponent's speed, but before that, it's at least nice to try and keep even with it. Body Blow is one of the most accurate techs in the game, sitting at 72. Also, the more guts you have saved up, if you have a big differential over your opponent, you do more damage, you take less damage, you're more accurate, and you have higher evasion as well. So skill's relatively more valuable in low accuracy attacks? Yes. Yes, it is. If you only have really high accurate attacks, you can sometimes forego skill and instead just dump all your points into power to make up the difference, if you're okay with not like hitting every time. Anyway, Crimus wins that one 2-1, and we got one match left. That's the Hopper way. Yeah. So you would think Hopper actually has incredibly shitty numbers on most of his attacks, skill-wise or like accuracy-wise. Flick is only like +5, I think. And then Rapid Flick and Flick Combo are not great. I think they're like 10 and 12 or something like that, or like 10 and 15. And then 15 is really high. +15 is really high. But because of Hopper's extremely high guts regeneration rate, he ends up suffering a little bit. The way the game tries to balance monsters that have bad guts regeneration rates with monsters that have good guts regeneration rates, is that monsters with really bad ones are innately more accurate, have higher evasion, do a little bit more damage, and take a little bit less damage, even if the monsters have identical stats. RS Pure HP is now following. Thank you for the follow. So if you took the monster with the highest, like fastest guts regeneration rate in the game, and he fought the monster with the slowest guts regeneration rate in the game, and all their stats were exactly the same, say either they were all 999, which is the max, or like 500 or whatever, the monster with the slowest guts regeneration rate in the game would do 10% more damage, take 10% less damage, be 10% more accurate, and have 10% more evasion. That matchup is still brutally in favor of the monster with the faster guts regeneration, but that's what they did to try and balance it, at least, to stop power creep in that way. That's just a bad example. Is it possible to max every stat? Yes. It's actually very easy. Monster Rancher becomes an incredibly simple game once you understand how to use items. Damn. Big damage there. A lot of people who played the game casually when they're kids and stuff will just be like, oh, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and my monster died at 3 years old. You can literally have your monster live forever. There's an item that it lowers your loyalty, which is what your monster needs high loyalty, or else they're not gonna attack. They'll do what's called foolery, and foolery just stops your monster for 2 seconds from doing anything. It stops their guts regeneration, and it makes them easier to hit. It's really, really bad to ever do foolery. So you can trade 10 foolery or 10 loyalty for an additional week of life, essentially making your monster live forever. The way to do that is you give them an item called the Magic Banana that has a 1 in 3 chance of doing that. So there's a lot of like save state scumming and stuff like that if you wanted to completely no life the game. But it is technically possible. The reason these monsters are not maxed out in all stats, which is what I think your question was actually trying to get to, is that this is a league where a monster starts off at a really, really low level, and they can't have more than 450 in any stats, and they can only have X amount of attacks, and then if they win in that rank, which is rank C, that's the lowest, they move up to rank B, which is where we're at now. And they get to raise their stats up to about 600. There's still a cap, like a total stat cap. So you have to choose which stats to max out and choose which to like hold back on a little bit. All of these monsters are identical with that. Like they all have the exact same level cap. And if they win here, they'll move up to rank A. And then if you win rank A, you move up to rank S. You win rank S, you are in the Legend Cup, which is like the grand finale. That is the season finals of this tournament. Death Scythe lands. Not enough damage, so BB Hate wins. Game number 2. Miss Monster Rancher, I wish they'd make a new one. Me too. I really wish they would make a new one too, but I don't have a lot of faith in them making something that doesn't suck, unfortunately. Just noticed 208 viewers. Damn. Yeah, we got a big raid from Super Rad. He's the homie. But how do I say this? So Monster Rancher 2 was really good. Monster Rancher 3 changed the formula quite a bit, but it's still basically the same game. A lot of people didn't like it when it first came out, but with nostalgia being a thing, like people still feel fondly about it right now. Monster Rancher 4 completely changed the formula, and a lot of people really don't like it. And then Monster Rancher Evo came out, which was a turn-based RPG game, which is literally the opposite of what Monster Rancher is. It's not that at all. Monster Rancher is a complete sim game. It is a virtual pet. And they decided, you know what, we're going to make it turn-based. Oh my god, BB Hate gets the win. And the reason they made it a turn-based sim game, or a turn-based RPG game, and this is going to sound really, really shitty, and that's because it is. But the reason they changed the style of the game so much is not turn-based. Well, I mean, it's essentially, it's much slower. You get 3 monsters on a team, you fight fucking enemies in teams. The whole thing is like busted. But it doesn't matter. The game is garbage. The reason the game is garbage is because there's a fun story about it. And the fun story about it is one of the game designers from Koei Tecmo is who made this game. Koei hadn't bought out Tecmo at the time. Sat down with one of the community leaders from the English scene. And they had a meeting, and they basically asked her, like, what are you looking for in a new Monster Rancher game? Our last game sales kind of tanked. You know, maybe we want to do a little bit of a return to form. So, like, what do you like? And they said, like, well, first things first, don't make it an RPG. It needs to be a sim game. People like it because it's a sim game. They like the virtual pet aspect of it. They like the battles the way they are. They like X, they like Y, they like Z. Guy went back to Tecmo and told the rest of the team the literal opposite of everything this community figurehead had said. Specifically because they thought the game was too niche, and if they did not expand into a bigger market at the cost of the game's niche appeal, that the series would die. Monster Rancher 2 sold about 2 million copies in Japan and 200,000 copies in the rest of the world. Monster Rancher 3, 4 combined sold less than that. Monster Rancher Evo, which is the game made specifically despite the fans, sold 20,000 copies worldwide and 100,000 copies in Japan. It bankrupted Tecmo. Don't fuck with your fans, man. It's pretty simple shit. He trolled Monster Rancher into extinction. He literally could not have played his hand worse than he did. Sean Solos is now following. Thank you. So, I mean, at one hand, it's really unfortunate that Monster Rancher died that way. On the other hand, I'm such a vindictive asshole about this, but I'm so happy it shot them in the foot, you know? Like, sucks to suck, motherfucker. Anyway, Power Garden Fresh. Clean sweep, 7-0. Will be first seed going into top 4. Aya Kane with a 5-2 rating. I don't think anyone else tied her. No, she will be second overall. Who got third? Who got fourth, though? We got Wilfred with a 4-3, and BB Hate with a 4-3. Azura Lang lost to BB Hate in that last one. The winner would have advanced, but there we go. There's our 2. There's our 3. Sorry, there's our 3 and our 4. We got to count real quick to see who got more wins. This guy knows his stuff. You know what? If you've put as much hours into anything as I've put into Monster Rancher 2 and you don't know your stuff, there's like a problem with your brain. And you know what? It's okay to have problems with your brain, but I mean, I've done the math on stream before. We sat down with a calculator. I think I've spent about 18,000 to 20,000 hours playing Monster Rancher 2. If not more. Did you miss your 10 times payout? No, you have not. I don't think I have. Choose prediction, BB Hate gets the win. There you go. There you go. There's your money. You did the thing. Okay, let me count up real quick, and then we'll talk some more Monster Rancher stories. Some more war stories, if you will. 6. You got how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 wins. And BB Hate has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so first overall, Power Garden Fresh. Second overall, Aya Kane. Third overall, Wilfred. And fourth is BB Hate, meaning Power Garden Fresh, BB Hate will fight each other. And Aya Kane and Wilfred will fight each other. I gotta go get some more water. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. I will see you guys in just a bit. And we'll talk some more stories, because I got more stories. And welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you to everyone who's still hanging out with us from Super Rad Stream, and thank you to all the regulars for chilling on another fine Monday night. We got our top 4 for the Monster Rancher Battle League Season 2, Week 15B. We got Power Garden Fresh in 1st seed, fighting BB Hate in 4th, and we got Iocane in 2nd seed, fighting Wilfred in 3rd. Been lurking and listening and love the information. That is a lot of L's, a lot of alliteration, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, more story time. If you guys were listening to my last story about, what do you call it, about Monster Rancher Evo, and it kind of sucks and whatever. Since you guys are coming from a Monster Hunter stream, you guys know about Frontier, obviously, right? And there was actually a Japan-only MMO version of Monster Rancher as well, called Monster Rancher Lagoon. I think Monster Rancher Online was the first one, and then had a sequel called Monster Rancher Lagoon. It never came to North America. It barely even had battling. It was barely a functional game. You kind of just walked around with a monster, and it was more social than anything. And the game folded in like a year, because of course it did. At that point, they completely forgot how to make video games. It was very sad, but you know, it is what it is. So Monster Rancher has its own version of Frontier, except, you know, people actually liked Frontier. But still has the same sort of effect where like everyone here wishes they could have played Monster Rancher Online and Monster Rancher Lagoon while they were live. It's just that, you know, everyone would have been disappointed. And then they made a mobile game. I'm calling you Aunt because I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you. I do appreciate it. There's a Monster Rancher mobile game called My Monster Rancher that decided, you know what, the whole battling system, let's get rid of that. Let's not have any battling. Let's just have it so your monster's stats compare to your opponent's stats, like here. And we randomly pick 3, and if the 3 stats we pick are ones that you beat your opponent in, you win. Congratulations, GG. So if I flipped a coin or whatever, or I rolled a die, and we got life, we got intelligence, and we got defense, Power Garden Fresh would win the match because he has higher life and defense than his opponent. So they made Monster Rancher 2, and instead of polishing a good formula, they went super experimental. It's not even Monster Rancher 2. It's, I don't know. But that game in general is just complete fuckery, because every monster has like an encyclopedia entry, and you can, it's been a while since you've seen a round robin. Well, we're done the round robin now, unfortunately, but yeah. Every monster in the game has an encyclopedia entry. Half of the entries are just, what do you call it? Like some are machine translated. Some of them just are broken. 3 stats at random sounds so gross. It really is. So half of the entries are really like just normal. It is whatever. A quarter of them are machine translated, so it says things like, it's just like gibberish, just like sentences that don't make any sense. And then the other quarter is like, this guy's got an exclamation mark, and that's his description, just a single exclamation mark. Or it'll just say like, this is a monster, or something like that. Like obvious placeholder text that they didn't bother to replace. And they sent this shit out into the world, and they're like, yeah, that's fine, whatever, who cares? Nobody remembers this game anyway. So, it's really not a game that you feel like the devs gave a shit about. And Monster Rancher in general kind of feels like a franchise that the devs really didn't give a shit about after a certain point. So they made Monster Rancher 2, and then instead of polishing the good formula, they went super experimental. Nah, I meant in general, basically. Yeah. People complain about Pokemon and how Pokemon's the same game over and over again, and like it's 20 years old, like time for something new. But this is the monkey's paw, man. No pun intended, because Garden Fresh is on screen right now, but you could have had this. Pokemon could have died because they decided they wanted to make it a fucking racing game, or a Tom Clancy's Pokemon for the third iteration of it. And that's just kind of like, that's what we got. So, you know, you got the same game every 2 years or every 3 years for the last 20 years. Okay, cool. The game functions and is what you expect. Like, if only, man. If only. Last one you saw was a Smash Me CPU tournament. Held at your school. There were 8 characters, and some Mii's was so broken went 14-0 in the first round. Damn, what the hell? Pokemon League of Legends. I mean, but that's the thing though, right? Having a different studio work on the spin-off games is different than having the main Pokemon company work on everything, right? Also, as far as MOBAs go, because like I'm not a big fan of MOBAs, but I played Unite because for whatever reason they had a suspect test, I'm thinking Pokemon terms. They had a beta test for the game, and oops, that's the wrong monster. Let me back out of this. I know it's the wrong monster. Look at that, frame 1 give up. Let's go. So they had a little beta test in Canada for whatever reason for Pokemon Unite, and it was fun enough. It's a good game. It seems like it's competently made. There's a decent amount of depth to it. It's not like insane. It's not that. I need to go memory card 6. It's not like crazy. It's not like Dota, but it's what you would expect from one targeting younger kids. And it plays fine. Like, it's whatever. It's not the craziest thing I've ever played, but if I'm looking for a way to kill time in MOBA, and I don't want to get super invested in it, and like if I win or lose, it doesn't matter that much. It's not that big of a deal. If I win or lose, then this is the perfect game to kind of fill that role. Also, it has a fun thing in it where if you lose a bunch of fucking times in a row, instead of beating you down, beating you over the head with it, it puts you in a game with bots. Doesn't tell you they're bots, pretends they're not bots. But then you get to go 20-0 and you're like, damn, I'm a god. God damn, I'm good. And then you get motivated. And I think that's great for player retention, even if it is really cheapening victories. And if you are a person who plays competitive games like I am, it's mostly insulting. But for most people playing, and even the people who say they're competitive, like, they will enjoy having like the easy win. It's going to help them out a lot, but here we go. Icane and Wilfred. Bite hits. When the screen goes black like that, that's a critical hit. Tiger. The wolf. I actually just put out a video about Tiger and his name being fucked up and all that fun stuff. But his whole gimmick is really high critical hits. So he doesn't do a ton of damage, but he's got a really good chance to crit on basically everything. Bite lands again. Body blow. Another crit? Just crits. Oops, all crits. Hits the flame though, and also all crits. Wilfred can't handle it. Icane takes game 1. Flame at 64, big damages. Wilfred goes for bite. Another crit. Ah, there's a kiss. Minus 43 guts. Wilfred's in a little bit of trouble now. All of Icane's moves have use at all points in the match. Some are worse than others. And Wilfred is kind of the same. Body blow is not great in a situation like this. It would be great if she had like no health left. Oh, flame 64. He misses it though. Bite at 99%. Another crit. Here comes a slap. It's going to be enough to kill. Does he get grit? He doesn't. Icane's going to take that one 2-0. Meaning we got BB Hate and Wilfred in losers right now. So let's get that one lined up, ready to go. Nobody liked Wilfred in that one. Very, very baby-sized payout. Just not using stab. It happens, yeah, unfortunately. Honestly, the worst part about charge is that it covers up stab. Stab is a great move. BB Hate and Wilfred. Let's get the prediction up. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Oh, also, yeah, people from Monster Hunter streams. You may notice the Uragon and Yukonlos plushies that are currently squadding it up behind me. I'll show them to the camera a little bit. And also Morton. He's not in Monster Hunter though. We got Nikonlos. Look at that. Big shovel chin. He's my homie. And then we got Ukonlos, who's also adorable. Look at that. Also big chin. He's also my homie. Could have the first Pixie to make it to A in the league format tonight. Yeah, that's true. One win away. Being guaranteed a spot. Be getting rid of back blow. I mean body blow, right? The Crimson Uragon. Not so Crimson. He does have the chin though, you're right. Thought I'd have a dolphin because I'm a main. No, I don't have a dolphin. I need a dolphin emote though. Now that there's follower emotes, I got room. Scratch lands. He has not crit. In like the last like 9 attacks that have landed. He's doing his job. Punch miss at 73. BB Hate in a little bit of trouble now. Scratch hits again with the crits. It's like 25% chance. It's not a lot on those moves. Punch lands. How much damage are you looking at? 184. Crit Lord Wilfred. That's his full name. Oh my god, the wind-up punch miss at 74. This is real unfortunate for BB Hate. It's not over yet, but there's the stab, and now it's over. 492 damage. That's a one-hit kill from full health on the crit. And he gets another crit. He does the thing. Crits add 50% damage, by the way. Ooh, big stab opener. No crit that time. And there's the anger. Angry spin slash at 71. Say goodbye to all your guts, Wilfred, and a lot of damage there. Wilfred's still in the lead by a tiny bit. But BB Hate has him on the ropes right now. Twister Slash probably can't kill. Spin Slash will on a crit. But he does not get the crit. Wilfred slowly getting back into this. BB Hate has a faster guts rate, I do believe. Yeah. Ooh, scratch lands. Hate how now you know the horns are supposed to be ears. Weakest stab, I know, right? Oh, the double scratch. BB Hate has grit. He has enough guts to attack. Wilfred does not quite yet. A monster will not attack if it has less than 45 guts. Just a quirk of the AI. Spin slash lands. He gets the grit. Comeback. We got a game 3. It's not over yet. The loser of this will be eliminated from contention in today's tournament. Top 2 monsters will move on to the next rank. Twister Slash, 66%. Big opener. How much damage are you looking at? 228. A little bit of damage. A little bit of withering. What's BB Hate's main? It's Iraqi. He does just look like a baby hanger, but yeah, it's Iraqi. Oh, down in the yellow. Twister Slash at 66. Lands again. Crit will kill. And there's the crit. BB Hate still alive. Yeah, Iraqi is just a transliteration of Lucky in Japanese, and Lucky is a pun on Chucky. That's why you get Iraqi named Charles for your first one, because Chucky is a nickname for Charles. His name is different in the Japanese one, though. Like, it's not Charles, it's something else, and it completely kills the pun, but... Anyway. Unfortunately for Patch, hey, you know what? He made top 4 his first week. That's pretty good. All of the new monsters between today and yesterday that were brand new in rank B made top 4. That's pretty great, honestly. Okay, PFG and Iocane, as a reminder and as a notification, I guess, for everybody who's new to the stream, we are now in our best of 5s. The next 3 matches, last 3 matches, will all be best of 5. So this is winners finals, then we'll have losers finals directly after, and then grands. One more set. Our Garden Fresh needs the one more set. He's currently still undefeated. 8 wins in a row. Follow Guy Pierre. Yeah, if you get 2 advances in 2 days, we don't need any of the A rank monsters until the 2nd week of August, but that is when we need them. And try and sleep. Well, thank you for tuning in for as long as you could. I know it's probably like 4 a.m. there. Have yourself a good one. You got 5 seconds left. Get your bets in. 3rd last chance to get bets in for the day. Oh my god, everybody's like an Iocane. Here we go. Roll Salt, 95%. 338 on the crit. Iocane in a really good spot, though. Even though she took all that damage. Repeated kisses can really make this hard for Power Garden Fresh to come back. Flame at 54 misses, though. Flame at 52 hits. Oh, that is a big-ass crit. She gets Real. Oh, no. So what Real does is it boosts your guts regeneration rate, it boosts your damage output, it boosts your defense, it boosts your withering, but when it wears off, everything is inverted. You can now see she has an incredibly slow guts regeneration rate. She takes double damage, double withering, 700 damage from that. Oh my god. Power Garden Fresh gets the win. Game 2. Roll Assault, same opener as last time, no crit this time. Iocane above half health gets Anger, though. Look at that guts regen. Surprised I didn't do 999, me too, but I think it was just the really low health, or really low guts in Power Garden Fresh and really high guts on Iocane. Roll Assault lands again, but because she's building up those guts, she's taking less damage. Kick Chain, first one misses at 76, oh no. Monkey Luck is a real thing. By real thing, I mean it's not real, but it might as well be. Slap lands at 76. A lot of damage there. She can just swing again if she wants. That's what she's going to do. Hits a crit. Iocane wins game number 2. Game 3. Another Roll Assault. Same opener as last time. Iocane does not get angry this time, so a little bit better for Power Garden Fresh. The kiss misses, and just like that, she's only got about a 10 guts lead. That's going to increase over time. Oh my god, especially if she hits the kiss, but the kiss doesn't do a ton of damage. It does a decent amount, but it's not nothing, you know? But it's known for the withering it does, more so than the damage it does. Power Garden Fresh has one of the slowest optimal guts rates of any monster in the entire game at 14. That means that every 14 frames he gains 1 gut. Iocane has a, I want to say 9? Just every 9 frames it gains 1. So that's a huge difference. Hits the 2 heal rates back to back. Iocane 1 win away from advancing to A rank. Being the first pixie to ever advance to A rank. Got your dumb whales finished? Maybe we'll see one on Wednesday then. Swing throw at 95%. On a crit, it'll kill 1 hit. Oh, no crit. A lot of withering, though. Stops Iocane from running away with it. And as I say that, she gets Anger anyway, so she's going to have a massive guts lead here. Multiple heal raids can win this right now. Hits it with the Anger, minus 36 guts. She's going to hit 45 long before her opponent does. Power Garden Fresh in a little bit of a pickle. Needs to dodge something big here. Flame at 53, doesn't dodge it, does the exact opposite, gets the grit. He's about 10 guts away from being able to attack. He can win it still, it's not over. Both monsters got 45 guts. Kiss lands. That's going to do it. That's it. Iacane gets the win. Wins 3-1. And despite PGF winning super big last time, the bets were really one-sided in favor of Iacane. Iacane goes on, advances to rank A. So we got Power Garden Fresh, and we got BB Hate. Yeah, Kiss actually doing damage now, pulling through. Heading to bed. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's a mixed attacker. Yeah, it went with a full tank build, which I think is probably the way to go if you're building a Pixie in the Battle League. PGF BB Hate. Here we go. Predictions live. Make your bets. Aocane. Haha. Now I gotta figure out what to do build-wise. Yeah. You're kind of in a pickle, aren't you? I think... I don't know. It's really hard to say. Getting rid of the basics is probably a good call, but then you're stuck mixed attacker. There's not much you can do about that. Banger lifesteal. Lifesteal over Kiss is probably not the best play. I think Bang is maybe the better option. If I were to do it and I was to stay with a mixed attacker, I would probably go with Bang and remove the basics. My build on my Pixie, once I get to A rank, is going to be Flame, Kiss, and Bang, and then nothing in slot 1. Here we go. Winner of this advances to A rank along with Iacane. I'm gonna get Death Final, but sadly no, yeah. That's unfortunate. Roll Assault at 64%. Lands. Big damage there. What do we got? Spin Slash at 52. That misses. Power Garden Fresh. Probably gonna win this one on that miss. Roll Assault at 64. That misses too, though. He's still got enough guts to attack. Anything he has will kill. He should probably use his accurate attack instead of Roll Assault, but you know. Misses that one. Now it's not over yet. BB Hate not trying to win, though. It's a punch. Hits him with a big punch. He's going to use Roll Assault again. It's the only move he's used. Wind Up Punch at 57. That misses. Power Garden Fresh is going to take game number 1. Slap lands. He gets grit. He doesn't go down that easily, but he does lose. Game 2 coming up. What were the bets on this one? 72 on PGF, that makes sense. Punch. Hits him with the BB-8 punch, gives him anger. I'd be angry too if I got punched by a little doll. Angry Thwack at 70. Ooh. Big damage, decent withering. Both monsters above 50. Wind Up Punch at 81%. 170. Power Garden Fresh in the yellow. It's the Roll Assault. That's enough to kill, though. Power Garden Fresh. 1 win away from advancing, along with Iacane. BB Hate. Trying to not let that happen, though. Do we see a reverse 3-0? Maybe, but, you know. Given how things have been going for Power Garden Fresh, excuse me, I don't see that happening. He's been having a real good day. Hits the thwack. Yikes, that's going to be hard to do from. Oops, my bad. My bad, my bad. My bad. It's okay, he didn't miss anything. He missed an attack. Back in time for that. I went to click on thing to my little scroll bar to roll back in time and see earlier chat messages, and I accidentally clicked like 2 pixels over and changed my scene. That's the first time I've ever done that, though. First time for everything, I guess. His only adversary in the bracket is Iacane. It's true. And they got to fight each other again in grand finals. Congratulations, Tix. Ekans, your monsters move on. We got Ekans with the Iacane in slot 1. And we got Tix with the Monkey Man. Tix and the Monkey Man were hard up for cash. Let's go. We got PGF and Iacane. They're in the wrong spot. PGF is on player 1 side, but don't worry about it. You guys know how to read. If you don't know how to read and you vote for the wrong monster because you can't read, then, I mean, that sucks, but there's more going on there that you should be worried about than picking the wrong monster, you know? So, best 2 monsters of the tournament. Top 2 seeds. This is what was expected. Sort of. I mean, to be fair, it's what I expected. But here we are. Grand finals. It is first to 3. Reminder, you are betting on the potential for a reset as well. There's only 1 bet. So if you bet on Power Garden Fresh, you are assuming he is going to win this and then reset the bracket and then win again. If you pick the wrong monster because you can't read, then you win. I mean, hell yeah. That's how I try to live my life. We're also at 95%. Same opening as always. Here's the Anger Foolery. We have not seen a Foolery today. That's what it looks like for those of you new to the channel. They freeze in place. They don't build any guts. It gives their opponent an opportunity to attack. And as I said earlier, a monster has to have 45 guts or else the AI will not allow them to attack. Foolery is one of like 2 situations where that gets overwritten. So your monster can have like 15 guts. Missed swing throw at 95%. Oh no. Oh no. It's so bad. So if your monster has like 15 guts and your opponent does Foolery, they can just swing on whatever they have. Flame hits at 52 and gets the crit. Oh no. We XCOM now. Indeed we are. That's unfortunate. That's some shit. Kick at 67. Little bonk. Slap at 99. 119 damage. Pretty solid damage, to be honest. For a really cheap, accurate basic tech. More kicks. Angry kicks. Oh, big crit kick for 145. Damn. Another crit? He's in the yellow. Slap's not your play here, brother. That's not enough damage. Oh no, another crit will do it. He dodges at 70, though. Roll Assault at 2. Oh, is it enough? It's not. She's got 19 life left and enough guts to attack. Flame at 54, her most inaccurate tech. It lands. There's the grit, though. He's still alive. He's got 1 health. Living on a prayer, Bon Jovi style. He needs to land literally anything. 92% chance. Flame at 53 comes out first. Iacane wins game 2, is on tournament point. Sharpness on kick isn't too bad. Is it got 5 sharpness on it? Kiss at 67. Monkey is unamused. Goes for the thwack. Good opener. 199. Decent amount of withering. Both got 45-ish guts. Heal rate of 58%. It misses. Power Garden Fresh needed that to stay alive. It would have been a hard road for him to come back from if he got hit. Thwack lands. She's in the green. Again, same situation. They both got 45 guts. Who's going to go first? Swing throw at 92. That is a guaranteed kill. But does she get grit? She does not. Power Garden Fresh keeps the dream alive. 9 base? Oh, that's pretty cool. Kiss lands. That is a devastating opener. Power Garden Fresh gets the anger. If he doesn't get kissed again, it's okay. But he needs to look out for kiss. He needs to look out for flame. Slap can do a decent amount too. Another kiss at 90. Oh, there goes all your guts. You just built them all up. You need to chill. You gotta stop being so angry, brother. Iacane Looking to make this one short. Trying to get us home to our families. Flame hits. That's a KO. He grits again. It's not over yet. It's looking dire AF, but it's not actually over. And he dodges the kiss. Slap's not going to do it, brother. We need a swing throw. Swing throw. Swing throw. Dodges the kiss. Dodges the kiss. He completely immune. But it was too little too late. Kiss actually was the deciding factor in that match, even with the 2 missed at the end, or 3 missed at the end. Congratulations, pile of cats. I can sell your monster wins 3-0. As always, as the stream ends, we're going to play the Song of My People. I.e. the first song you play when you start a game. And we'll take a look at the top 4 bracket. So, we got no bracket reset today. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you who are still hanging around. I'm having a lot of fun. Who is now following? Appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this super niche game that maybe you didn't know about before, or maybe you had played but didn't know there was a competitive scene for. It was a lot of fun for me. I love explaining this game to new people. And if you want to see more, do what your friends are doing. Puzzle is now following. Appreciate it. Hit that follow button, you know. Go live 4 days a week. 3 days a week is Monster Rancher tournaments. It's a lot of fun. And I also have a YouTube channel, Mr. Moosebones, that if you want to get involved in the scene, I have some beginner-friendly videos. They're half like video essay, half instructional. I put a lot of effort into them. They're very... Not to toot my own horn, but I do put a lot of effort into editing and stuff like that, so I think they're a lot of fun. People have told me they're a lot of fun, so it's one of those my mom thinks I'm cool type things. My friends think my videos are good. Channel's very small, but yeah. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. We still have a lot of people, so we're going to raid somebody.